Oh, no, well, because Shannon, before the thing, he was complaining to me about bets. And
I know.
Tell him who owe me. Tell him who.
Dana White doesn't pay him, stuff like this. But when I was at the Golden State Warriors, when they dismantled the Cleveland Cavaliers, I took this for you, and I wanted to throw this confetti on you. This is fresh off the floor. I kept it just for you.
Why were you at the game?
I was at the game watching the dismantling of the king, who should be called the princess, with his memes and all the craziness.
You're a hater.
Princess James, she's upset. We go in the corner and calm down, Princess James.
You and Skip first cousins. Both of y'all haters.
Here we go.
It's over.
Mr. Rapaport, I read your book cover to cover, and I liked your book a lot.
Thank you.
Bet you did.
It is funny, which is no surprise, and it gets a little too F-bomby for my taste. It's a little profane. It's out there, but it's so you, because basically, for those who don't know, you started as a stand-up comic, and to me it reads like stand-up rants on your favorite heroes and villains in the world of sports, and you got Larry Bird and Bill Belichick and Muhammad Ali and LeVar Ball. Of course, he belongs in that sentence.
LeVar can't ball. He got his own chapter. You made it. You made it into my book.
Mike
LeVar
Tyson,
can't ball.
he did. Mike Tyson, Ronda Rousey, and it just goes on and on and on. But the chapter that shocked me was on one LeBron James, because you do have a personal axe to grind with one LeBron, and your commentary on LeBron in this book is scathing in the chapter on why LeBron, 23 reasons why LeBron will never be like Mike.
That's correct.
So I'm going to let you tell this story, but basically you did meet LeBron James, or I should say he introduced himself to you when he was a rookie in the NBA, and you were starting to leave Jay-Z's 40-40 Club in Manhattan, right?
Yes,
and he comes up to you and basically says, Mr. Rapaport, sir, I'm a big fan of yours, right?
Absolutely. Nice. You know, like I know you, you know me. Nice to meet you, sir. I'm a fan of yours. A nice kid. Saw him at a couple of All-Star games. Nice to meet you. Nice to meet you. Now, this is before I started coming on these shows, the old show, this show. Before that. Then for some reason, at the 2011 NBA Celebrity All-Star Game, which
by the way, you've been an MVP of that game.
I'm a former MVP. I don't know if he was thrown out of pocket by that, but I was there with my kids, and he gave my
kids... your kids at that point were 10 and 8.
10 and 8. They don't care about selfies. They ain't asking for
And they have been backstage with Kanye.
They ain't impressed with anybody.
They know
You give them a pound and a smile, you keep it moving. He gave my kids the Heisman, turned his back on them. But it wasn't just to my kids, it was to me.
So you went up just to get a quick pick?
Not even a pick. A what's up?
Okay, just
a
smile,
what's up.
A
wink.
And he just Heisman.
He gave us to this, and it was blatant. It was personal, whatever. But this was after he had already been to the Miami Heat and all that stuff. So I had already had problems. But when he disrespected me in front of my kids and my kids, I was like, hell to the no, to the no.
Can't you put that aside?
Why should I? And aside the fact that's just a little icing on the cake. The fact of the matter is that I wrote 23 reasons. Since the books came out, he did the 24th reason and the 25th reason why he'll never be like Mike. First of all, what kind of NBA champion? Michael Jordan would never send a happy birthday tweet to a rookie. You sending a birthday tweet to Lonzo Ball like he's your friend. That's a rookie. You're supposed to have him getting you donuts, carrying basketballs, and detailing your car. I mean, what are we doing to the NBA here? Happy birthday. Do you even know Lonzo? No. Does he even know Lonzo? Why are you sending this man birthday tweets? If I was Lonzo, I'd have been like, who is you?
First of all, how do we know Michael wouldn't have done that? Because Michael responded to LeVar Ball, and Skip Bayless said when LeVar started talking and LeBron responded, Skip said Michael Jordan would never, ever respond to LeVar Ball. And lo and behold, at his camp in Vegas, what did he do? He responded because so we can't say
the kids asked him the question.
They did. They asked him the question.
But that don't mean he had to answer.
That's Michael Jordan who's wearing the stonewashed jeans and the oversized leather coats. Now, we're not talking about the attack killer Michael Jordan. Okay, we're talking. Michael Jordan would have done exactly what Patrick Beverly beautifully did to that rookie. Take his heart out and be like, now I'm your father. I'm your dad. In your whole career, when you see Patrick Beverly, I'm your father. I don't know why the rest of the league isn't following suit. Well, like when you see Lonzo Ball at the line, I'm like, I got this dude right here. This is me right here. All day. I wouldn't even make eye contact. I'm not giving you pounds. This is my man all night.
Okay, I got you. So, but
Yes.
Michael Rapaport, as big a critic as I have been of LeBron James, I do not get personal with LeBron. And I must say, I always defend LeBron off the court. And you have some nice things to say about
23rd reason.
all this social commentary and all the good things he's done charity-wise.
All of it.
And I have yet to hear, and all the things, and I know a lot of things that I've heard about LeBron James off the court. I've never heard this happen before, where he actually just disrespected a fan of his with two kids, a 10 and an 8-year-old kid, right in front of the world. He
That
just
happened.
turned his back.
It happened.
And it's shockingly out of character for LeBron James.
Hey, it happened.
Okay.
It's a fact. It happened. I mean, listen, if I was that famous, I have my bad days, my good days, but this is at the Celebrity All-Star Game. We all know the All-Star Game is for the kids.
You're
at the Celebrity All-Star
got
Game,
it.
my man. I'm a former MVP. Give my kids a wink and a smile and keep it
Okay,
moving.
and yet you wrote about some friend of a friend of a friend thing where there may have been some bad blood somewhere between.
And there might have been bad blood in a girl. Who knows? I don't know. It has nothing to do with
Okay.
me and my 8
Nope.
and 10-year-olds.
Okay.
I have no idea.
Okay, and have you heard lately, after the book has come out,
Nothing.
that maybe it was about opinions you have expressed on this or other shows?
No. It was before I even started expressing my opinions in the sports forum. You can't listen. This is what happened. But that's not even one of the reasons. The reasons why he'll never be like Mike. They're documented. There's so many and so far. I mean, it's just like they keep coming. It's like a slot machine. They keep coming week after week. So I mean, he's.
Can you defend your man?
No, I won't. I know it gets hard sometimes, and I've never been the star that LeBron is, and I never will be. But it does
But
get
you're
hard.
a big deal. You're in the Hall of Fame, and you get approached.
Yes,
and
but
sometimes you're not in the mood.
No, you're right. You're
It
right.
wasn't my kids, though. It was me
Right.
in front of my kids.
And that's the thing. And the thing is that if I know you, I will
will.
always acknowledge you.
I will attest to
and
that.
sometimes kids come up to me and I don't know the kids. They say, but you know my father. And I'm like, well, who's your dad? And I said, well, hey, nice to meet you. Funny story, Skip. In 2001, Steve Bisciotti's brother was in Atlanta. I didn't know I never met him. And his kids come up and started talking to me.
The owner of the
but at the time he was the minority owner.
Okay.
But I had no idea who he was. But these kids come up and was like, we like the Ravens, blah, blah, blah. And we started talking. And I was just carrying on the conversation. And the dad, Steve's brother comes up to me and he starts talking to me and he's like, I'm Steve Bisciotti's brother. I was like, oh, okay. You never know who people are. But Skip, I always try to be cordial to people. I'm not always in the best mood. But now, Skip, it's amazing. Since I've started doing this show, people that I wouldn't even think. I'm talking about moms, white moms that I know don't really even know anything about football, that you just take the time out. Kids, it doesn't matter. I get it would be, but my daughter, when she was about 10 or 11, we were out eating, and people just kept coming, and she just like, my dad is eating. He's not signing any more autographs. So they'll get to the point. But I don't agree with that. If he knew you from the jump, you got to ride with him. I'm gonna ride with you no matter what. Now, if I got a bone to pick with you, I'm gonna pull you to a side. I'm not, in front of your kid. I'm gonna say, bro, you and I need to holler at you.
Oh,
right
I would
Also
be
the
beautiful.
setting,
We could talk all day.
Yeah.
It's also the setting. It's the All-Star game.
Celebrity
Like
All-Star
that's where
game.
everybody
Treat
is
the MVP with the respect he deserves, Joy. Treat the former MVP with the respect
And by the
he
way, if
deserves.
I may say this for Michael Rapaport, you know a lot of people. You've crossed a lot of paths.
Oh, yeah.
right?
I've crossed a lot of paths.
Yeah,
It's hard to impress me.
I mean, that night that you met, or LeBron met you, introduced himself to you, you had just had a debate back in the back room of the 40-40 Club with one Jay-Z about the greatness of one Pearl Washington.
That's right.
I read your book.
That's right,
I know
Skip.
these stories. So, again, you went from Jay-Z to young LeBron. How are you, sir, to this. So it's just hard for me to reconcile all that.
That's what it is. But, I mean, the chapter isn't just that. It's all the shenanigans. It's the unfollowing the Cleveland Cavaliers when you play for the Cleveland Cavaliers. Gwyneth Paltrow invented that. It's called uncoupling. You can't unfollow your team that you're playing for. You're sending out memes. You've never been in the dunk contest. And LeBron James, as great as he is as a player, and I will not debate or argue how great he is. He's one of the best ever. One of the best players ever with the worst sneakers consistently. I think he should name his sneaker Irony by LeBron James from the greatest player of all
Sneakers
time.
good.
Them sneakers are horrible.
South Beach.
What?
The South Beach is a boss.
Those sneakers with the 4 straps. This isn't a mental institution. What's with the straps?
The 15 is a boss now. Tell me the 15s ain't bad.
I stopped looking at those things. I wore them once. I caught an ankle injury from wearing those. Just the
You're a
way
hater.
Black and Miles. Yo.
Thanks for watching. Subscribe here to get the latest from the show. Be sure to check out more of the best clips from Undisputed, or go watch a few segments from the newest show on FS1, First Things First, with Chris Carter and Nick Wright.